my 50th birthday, it seemed a little more intense. And so I started like making a list. So I started reflecting over like my whole life and not just the last year. And I started making a list of 50 people, places, and things who've affected my life, right? And so then quickly I got past 50 and started having to group things and people together and during time periods. And then I just went to really complete gratitude for my life and who I am and how I show up in the world and the experiences that I've had. And so then I started thinking about what's kind of the, what was the most important point to me? And I don't have a clear answer to that, but I have a couple, and I want to share them as part of my toast. So, to my mother, stand up, my mother, my beautiful mother. Who I say, I wouldn't be me if she wasn't who she was. So when she said she's responsible for all of this, that's the truth. And then I started thinking about, well, what is the greatest gift she gave me? She's given me many a gift. And I really think the greatest gift she gave me was making me go to church when I was in high school. Making me go to church. Because that introduced me to Christ and the divinity of who I am, which is the center of the work I do, which is why I'm the group whisperer. Because I'm in touch with my own sense of divinity and the divinity that we all share in a way that I wouldn't be had I not been in church at a young age. And so, yeah. So that's like the greatest gift besides life. And besides everything else that you've given me. And so for that, I am, I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I love you so much. And I love our relationship. So I really want to toast my mother. Thank you very much, my darling mother. And the other thing I want to say is, everybody here, are here because you've touched my life in a particular and special way. And, whether it's PSU or Commission for Women or I'm thanking you to Catherine and on the train, Catherine Merritt. You've all, loved me. And that's the key, you've all loved me. And loving me, it's freed me to be me in the world. And to do the things that I do and to teach the way that I teach. So you hear these students talk about our relationship in the classroom. Well, that's all based on the loving relationships I have in my life with the people who I am in loving relationship with, which ground me and remind me that all we need is love. And all we need is a conscious love. It's not, it's not airy-fairy love, it's conscious love. And so I thought, so what's my intention for the next 50 years besides being Roslyn? Hello, Roslyn. Hello. My intention is going to be, what do I say, courageously loving. Courageously loving. Because that does take attention and our full selves to show up every day. Loving ourselves first and then loving everybody else. And so, as I launch into the next 50 years, I thank all of you for this particular way that you taught me how to love. And they weren't all easy. So I'm looking at Lawrence when I say that, my little bundle of joy. Because when he came to my house when he was 15, it was like, I would regularly say I wanted to smother him in his sleep. And Patricia Bowles would say, well, did you have a pillow in your hand? And I'd be like, no. And she'd be like, well, you're okay. Even in those moments when we keep showing up, we learn how to love. We learn how to love better, we learn how to love more, we learn how to love broader. And so all of you in our moments of bliss You know, and I think they're probably in the words around love, there probably should have been some words like struggle and fight and anger. Because that's all part of it too. You know. There we go. The wisdom of Gina LaFrance and Pat Benatar. Love is a battlefield. And as we say president for that, then happy trees.